Bruce Froemming, a legendary Major League Baseball umpire, died last week at the age of 86.
We first spoke to the longtime native and former Brewers bat boy and his son Stephen last year when the team made their playoff run. Our Catherine Merck spoke to Stephen again today as his family remembers his impact on the game.
The game of baseball has no clock. You get 9 innings and 3 outs for each team before somebody eventually wins. However, this family is remembering their father for decades of time spent on the diamond.
It's so, I guess, earth-shattering because, you know, when the clock strikes 12 and the time's up, you can't get the clock back. My dad and I did so many things together. We went to World Series together. We went to playoffs together.
I last spoke to Bruce and Stephen Froemming in October during the NLCS. The former MLB umpire and 1982 Brewers bat boy showed they loved the game beyond the ballpark.
Baseball's it's a game that it's different every day.
When I came back to see Stephen today, Bruce's seat on the couch was empty. But his Mequon home is filled with memories. Fans of the MLB knew Bruce as an umpire for 37 consecutive seasons, working the third most games in history. Stephen and his brother Kevin got to know him as their dad.
He was a lot like he was on the baseball field. I mean, I think, you know, he was fiery, and, you know, you didn't want to cross him, you know, when we were young, and when you did, you know, you heard about it.
Some of the legends in the league have reached out to their family to share a laugh and part of his legacy.
You hear the Chris Bermans out there, and you hear the Dick Vitales out there, and Joe Buck's out there, all of which have sent tributes and made phone calls. Sandy Koufax, Catherine, the great left-hander for the Dodgers, called, and he said, "But your dad's strike zone was awful tight."
I think it's pretty amazing that he touched a lot of different people, and, you know, as tough as he could be, you know, a lot of people really, I think he had a huge impact on the game and the people in the game.
Just like the game of baseball, Bruce's time won't be measured by a clock. His life will be remembered through the sport he helped shape.
Although my dad is gone and our dad is gone, the stories and the fun and the laughter through others will live on.
Bruce Froemming's funeral is planned for Saturday in Thiensville. We have the details on our website at cbs58.com. Reporting outside of American Family Field, I'm Catherine Merck, CBS 58 News.